Hey guys, this is my final Coops Tech Corner for the 13-14 school year. Want to show you a cool little website that I came across on Twitter on Saturday called Stich.It. What you do with Stich.It is you come in and you just copy and paste links to websites here, click on Stich.It, and when you populate the fields, you're going to see something like this. A bunch of websites, URLs there. They'll get mashed together into a stitch here. You can enter the, you can title your stitch. And then below, once you click Stich.It, you'll get like a little thumbnail sketch or thumbnail picture of what it is that you've uploaded. If you want to be a little more specific and add directions, for example, to your students, you would put the information here or the directions. So let's say that you've got kids doing research on the Civil War or what a hero looks like in 3 or 4 different short stories. You would put the URLs to the short stories found on the interwebs up here. That would pull up the separate web pages here. You would then give the instructions to the students in these fields. And then at the end, I think it would be a good idea to put together a Google form or a Google Doc where the students would answer questions, trade observations, that kind of stuff. And as the students are completing this task, either as homework or in class, the next day when they're all finished populating the Google form, you can pull up the form. Clicking on View Responses on your Google form will bring up the spreadsheet, and you can take a look at what the students wrote, what their observations were about that historical event or series of short stories. So let's go back up to the top here, and Stich.It will kick out a short little link like this. And this is what the final product is going to look like. It's going to be a window or a website where your other videos and windows and websites have been embedded. So I know the video looks a little deformed here, but once you start playing it, you'll see that it shows up just fine. So your kids would, read a passage, take a look at a website, look up a historical figure or whatever that you've embedded in this Stich.It. Again, instructions up here at the top. Click Next to go on to the next page, and you would keep going until you get to the Google form, and then your students could come down here and then start answering questions about the prompts that you've embedded in the Google form. And that way you've got 7 slides where the students are focused on a particular task. You sort of guide them through the slides, and then at the end, with the help of the greatness of Google, you can then evaluate or assess what it is that the students took away from that series of goals that you set up for them. And if you'll notice, the last slide in my Stich.It that I'm about to send out to you guys is dedicating yourself to one little tech goal for next year. So this summer, let's go back. Take a look at this website, Tools That Make It Click. It's something that the Northwest ISD Instructional Technology team put together. If you can't think of a resource, you can always search for a resource using some general term like presentation tools. Or you can simply slide down here to the labels and take a look at what it is that we've put together for you guys. Once you find something that's interesting or something that you think that you'd like to learn more of, go ahead and mosey on over to slide 7, where I say a bunch of funny stuff, and we can high five about that later. But down here at the bottom, I would like you to enter one tech tool or one tech resource that you want to be your campus's expert. It can be Twitter, Padlet, ThingLink. It can be based on Apple-based with an app, or it can be something that you can find on the interwebs. It could be this, Stich.It. Either way, choose one technology piece that you want to add to your life that you're going to raise like a little tiny baby, so that you can come back in all of your glory in August and say, I finally understand blank. Enter it here, click submit, and you're well on your road to becoming a super awesome tech ninja. Thank you.